Every successful business relies on an efficient bookkeeping operation. You always need reliable data about your company's finances, whether it's day-to-day spending or long-term trends, so you can make confident, informed choices about what's best for your business. Whatever your method, you need bookkeeping that doesn't distract you from your larger responsibilities. If updating your books requires putting everything else on hold to troubleshoot your figures or to dig through unorganized receipts, then you're not helping your bottom line. Maybe you already have an effective system you're simply trying to maintain, or perhaps you've struggled with bookkeeping so far in your business. Either way, it's good to review your process to make sure it's running as seamlessly as possible. Here are 7 critical pieces to consider as you establish your bookkeeping plan. One important bookkeeping tip for entrepreneurs is to be careful about keeping all your personal accounts and expenses separate from your business-related costs. You'll eventually need to gather all your business expenses so that you can properly claim deductions on your tax return, and you can save a tremendous amount of time and effort by separating those transactions from the start. Ideally, you should have a separate checking account and debit or credit card that you can use exclusively for business costs. This might not seem intuitive, especially if you're just getting started or if you're the only person involved in your business, but it's worth it. Keeping your business finances separate is important for tax purposes, and it also makes it easy to check on your company's cash flow with just a glance. You should be prepared for whatever's coming in tax season, so start thinking ahead and see what you can do now to avoid problems in the future. If you often find yourself owing extra money when you file your return, save money in advance to help you cover those costs. If you don't end up needing all the money you set aside, then it'll be an unexpected bonus. And that's much better than having to find money at the last minute to cover an unexpected shortfall on your tax bill. Today is an excellent time to look over your finances and review all the regular inflows and outflows. What regular payments are you making on money you owe, and how consistently are you billing and being paid for the money owed to you? Assessing these flows back and forth will give you a good sense of your general financial health, and it might alert you to some issues that need to be addressed. As you go over your accounts and double check on all of your automatic payments, ask yourself which recurring expenses are essential for your business and which ones aren't. Do you have subscriptions for particular programs or publications you barely use? Consider cutting those costs if you're not getting the full benefit of those services that you're paying for. Even small costs can add up to a significant amount of money when they're consistently drawn out of your account over a long period of time. Mail notifications are easily lost, either in transit or in the clutter of papers once they arrive. Going paperless lets you simplify and streamline your process. In this day and age, you shouldn't depend on the post office to remind you to pay bills and check up on your various accounts. You should set up a running list of regular outflows of cash, and the actual payments should ideally be automatic, which makes it one less task for you. You don't want to be rifling through your mail stack every week to find payment information. Effective small business bookkeeping depends on a thorough record of all your financial transactions. You must track all of your revenues and expenses, otherwise your records won't be worth much. The better you are at tracking everything, the better off you'll be in the future. You'll have the information at your fingertips for business planning, tax filing, and more. Tracking expenses will be especially valuable when it comes time for tax season. You can deduct your business expenses from your taxable income, which reduces your overall tax burden. But to claim them, you have to remember to record them, especially if you end up the subject of an audit. Keep your receipts and categorize them so you'll be better off later. Business accounting pays dividends, but it needs to be done right to be effective. Smart bookkeeping means knowing when you can't do it on your own. If the amount of effort involved or expertise required is beyond you, don't try to make yourself into something you're not. Focus on your strengths and go outside of your business to find the skills you need. 1-800-ACCOUNTANTS expert bookkeepers can save you time and money in the long run. Get a personal guide to walk you through it and set up a process that will work for you and your business. As always, Thanks for watching, and if you found this to be educational or informative, helpful, or entertaining, please like and subscribe and look for 1-800-ACCOUNTANT on your social media channel of choice.